Good afternoon, everyone. This is Lola King over at Be Kind Botanicals, and I wanted to hop on really quickly this evening and just share something that I think is really important for anyone that has a real interest in learning about essential oils. And before I get too far in that, I wanted to say thank you so much to everyone who's joining. Hi, Courtney. I really appreciate the support and everyone popping on, even if it's just to say hi and listen for a few seconds. I know this time of the day, it's either really late in other places or it's time for dinner, and my family, we eat kind of early so that I can get the kids off to bed fairly early. I know it doesn't seem like it's that late. It is 6:35 here. My kids go to bed at 7:30, 8 o'clock. That's how I was brought up, so I bring my kids up that way. So anyway, before I forget and get too sidetracked, I wanted to share with you this summer I'm actually going to be teaching for the city of Buckeye. They have commissioned to have me be their essential oil educator. So if you are local to the city of Buckeye, so Verrado, Tartasso, Goodyear, Avondale, excuse me, even Peoria residents, I would love to have you come down. You can register online through the city of Buckeye, and I will pop that link in the comments for you so you're able to register. But these classes are completely not sales related. They are strictly informational classes. So I'm going to give you as much information as you are willing to take in. Every workshop that I'm teaching, and there's going to be 4 different ones, are going to be packed full of information. They're anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half long. I'm actually having to shorten them up a little bit. I normally teach these workshops in 2-hour increments, but because of the allotted time that I have within the space that they're offering me, I am condensing them down a little bit. But don't worry, these classes are going to give you everything you need to feel empowered and comfortable to learn what you need about essential oils and be able to use them safely in your home and within a balanced means. And this is important. So if you've been on the fence about essential oils and you don't want to hear a sales pitch and you want to learn some real information, sign up for these classes. And if you're not sure about me, let me give you a little information about me. I'm currently at 460, 70 some odd hours worth of essential oil education only. That's just essential oils and a couple absolutes. I mean, this is what I went to school for. So I'm not someone, yes, while I own my own essential oil company, I'm not someone who is just selling an essential oil to you. I'm actually an educator by heart. In fact, I tell people when I go to farmers markets and things that I'm not a salesperson. I'm actually the worst salesperson in the world. I am more of an educator. And I firmly believe that everyone should have the opportunity to learn about essential oils in a safe place where they don't feel pressured into signing up for something because their friend is selling something or because their neighbor's selling something. I want you to be able to come to these classes and ask questions and feel comfortable asking those questions. So that's why I'm hosting these classes. As far as what we're going to be covering, the very first workshop is the basics. It's strictly an introduction, and you're actually going to get to smell the aroma profiles for 4 different essential oils, and I'm going to give you some really in-depth information about them. I'm going to give you information about how they're used, and I'm going to give you some information about dilution ratios and all kinds of just really great information just in this first class. The second class, we're going to talk about essential oil safety, contraindications, and how to use them in a more balanced way. I mean, as with anything medicinal, it has an amazing power and ability to be very healing depending on how it's used, but misused or used in an unsafe manner, they do have the potential to cause significant risk. So I'm going to be covering all of this in this class. It's a huge workshop. My second workshop is typically the one that's the most attended because people that are on the fence, they want the facts. They don't want the cherry-coated information where it's, oh, they're perfect, they're great, they're safe, they're blah, 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 blah. They want to know those details, those important details that not everybody knows or is willing to share with them. So I'm going to be sharing those with you. And then the third workshop, depending on what the class attendees choose, they're going to tell me which kind of workshop they want for the third one. The third one is going to either be an aromatherapy for stress and relaxation, or I'm going to offer the third one to be essential oil support for common concerns based on what the class has decided by the second week. Now, this is kind of a big deal because I don't normally give a choice, but I feel like with 4 different workshops, with the third, it's going to be really easy. And I've taught these workshops before and had great success. I've actually had several clients that have taken the workshops come back to me with thank you cards and all kinds of really neat little, memos saying we loved it, yada yada. And so I'm offering this as an option for my students this time around. And the final class is going to be the Beyond the Hype, where you can further your education if I have stoked that fire inside you like what I had stoked for me years ago. I'm going to give you all that information on where you can learn, where you can continue your education. I'm going to go over some myths and some facts and really give you a better, well-rounded visualization, if you will, of what it really means to use essential oils. And then at the end of that final workshop, everybody's going to get to make something to take home with them. And if that's not enough, you're going to have access to me even after that workshop for any kind of questions and personalized formulations and things like that. So you're going to want to take these workshops. And these workshops are all under one course that you can enroll in through the City of Buckeye, under the Health and Wellness tabs. And like I said, I'll pop that link in the comments for you. So if you're interested, make sure that you save this on your personal page. Share this out if you know anybody that's in the Buckeye area, Tartesso, Verrado, Goodyear, Avondale, Peoria. These classes are going to start in June, and it's going to be 4 weeks, and there's going to be every Wednesday starting at 9 a.m. And like I said, I'll pop that information in the box for you. Everything is set up through the City of Buckeye. I just come in and I teach you guys. That's all I do. So if you're interested, save this information and get signed up. You only have 1 month to get signed up. And the class is limited in size. I'm only able to have 20 students in this session. So if you're really interested, you're going to want to sign up today. Because like I said, once the City of Buckeye puts this out to the city's residents, those spots are gone. You won't get them again until I'm able to offer this, the educational workshops again. So that is it for this video. I really hope that you guys are able to attend the workshops. They're going to be a lot of fun, and like I said, you're going to have access to me, so you get to pick my brain even after these workshops are over. All right, that's it. Thanks so much for joining me, everyone, and if you're catching the replay, thank you again so much for watching, and I will touch base with you guys later this week.